Hey guys, welcome to episode 6. If you like the content I'm putting out, please press that like, hit that subscribe, and tap that bell. Turn on notifications. Without further ado, let's get into it.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Well, I don't know about meticulous, but I did as I was asked.
I'd advised doing more than the bare minimum if you want to hone your skills as quickly as possible. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. For your sake, and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Levioso. Incendio.
As I mentioned earlier,
Expelliarmus.
this can be versatile and dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Revelio.
But I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confided in anyone. But he's trusted me. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Teach me.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Sweet. Let's learn
It
it.
may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ah, crap, I got stuck.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit far. Out of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Ooh. Ain't gonna lie, that made me a little bit hard. Okay.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I like this one.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian.
Oh, shit.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
You say I'm going to get him in trouble,
Sebastian
fool.
is going to get an earful about this.
Okay. Map. Remove required. First rooms.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay. Map. This out, I think.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You already know the vibe.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Hey.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Ha! Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Protego! What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone before...
How do I acquire a man? How come that?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, so I gotta go to Dogweed.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. the map, there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
What are you up to now?
None of your damn business, lady.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Revelio. Confringo.
Let us keep our heads about this.
Revelio. Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yo, what's good, Dina? How you doing, bro?
Allow me to put you out of your shitty face. Incendio! Expulso! Leviosa! Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts! Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Incendio! Expulso! You dodged an attack! Come! Protego! Barris! Expulso! Incendio! I plan to make that was a mistake. Incendio. Expulso. Protego.
I'm good. Can't complain, just chilling, working on this game. Yeah, we've been practicing on Saturdays at the church or whatever that place is called. Have you guys been practicing? What, this whole season? You've only practiced twice? Dang. Hopefully you get more practice.
Over here.
Why you've only had 2 practices?
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else.
Jeez.
Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't.
How did you guys do in December?
I suggest we use the
Up in
disillusionment
Fort Wayne,
charm
how'd you
here.
guys do?
No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Well, that's not bad at all. Ooh. What am I doing?
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Oh, what?
Or, I suppose we could charge right into their midpoint.
Repair.
Let's get this over with. You must be something. That rock says so. Ooh, this shouldn't take long. I'll get you. When do you think you give up? I'll get you for this! There must be something here. That looks You are postponing it. I will make I won't rest until you're dead. Stupid one. Coward. No! The time is not tired. An utterly pitiful display. I won't rest until you're dead.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
I need to make some of those potions.
Revelio.
Search the tower and areas around. Look at everything to do with names. What you find here may be goblins.
Revelio.
I will draw blood. I'll snap that wand and get me. Not quite. Let's get this over with. You think this is funny? That was unimpressive. You couldn't get away with that, huh? I've been frightened since.
Oh!
That was meant for me. Chilling spells glance off of me.
can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
Oh yeah, we'll be there in
Professor
March.
Bakar is a keeper you have yet to
Sorry, I
encounter.
didn't say that earlier, but
I'm
yeah,
glad to see
we'll
that
be
I
in
was
Fort Wayne in
correct
March.
presuming
And they were
that
supposed
we
to be
would
playing the
meet
Hot
again
Shots,
soon
I think
after
in
our
like
last
April or something like
encounter.
that.
Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward.
When's that
Downstairs,
tournament
near the
for
entry,
Circle
a
City?
reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor
Yeah, I know
V
they're
cannot
getting
join
better.
you, he and I will
Everyone's
in time
getting better.
see you back at the map chamber.
So hopefully we
Remember
can.
what you see.
Oh, maybe I'll try to
We're
go to
going to need
that
to
one
understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once
and
belonged
just
to a
hang out,
keeper.
have my mom drop me
For the
off or
moment,
something.
however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs near the entry. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
That's actually one of the most funnest tournaments in the Premier Cup because you get to play against all the Premier teams for a whole weekend. It's actually kind of cool. So I actually used to like playing in that if I got in the game, but
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Secret.
Revelio.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight.
You're right about that,
Expect
brother.
this time.
No. Not really. I don't. I got anxious to play because I wanted to play, but I didn't get to play as much. But I think that's what it was mostly.
These look familiar.
I mean, they're pretty down to earth people. I mean, everyone on Circle City was pretty down to earth. But I do have to say, playing for Circle City, there's higher expectations than on most teams. You're expected to win every single game, and when you do, you're expected to beat the crap out of everyone. Those expectations, they weigh on you a lot.
Was it Accio I used before?
I think it wasn't too bad for me because when I played on the cruisers, we always practiced against Sudden Impact, and that was back when he had all his kids on the same team. So I think that's also why.
Confringo!
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Expelliarmus!
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine again both sides of the archway. Changes when I move in and out of the archway.
I ain't gonna lie, that voice in the background sounds creepy as fuck.
Seemingly out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
Revelio.
What the hell am I doing,
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
Alright. Thanks for stopping in, Dina. See you later, bro.
Revelio. Revelio.
What the freak? Oh, oh.
More statues. this easy on me.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Anyhow.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Oh, okay.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's
Okay.
it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Makes sense.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors. What the? Now there's little dudes. Man, come on. What's good, Chris? How you doing, bro? My freaking spells changed in the mid-map. I'll never get used to these floors. Come on, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Leviosa!
Yeah, I'm not hard without the healing spell, bruh. I am playing on hard difficulty.
How to see what's changed on each side of this archway? Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Is there? I need these. Wiggly potion. Open sesame.
Don't like the look of this.
Potato!
Oh, you fucker.
Confirm. Expelliarmus!
Are you kidding me? What the hell? What is he supposed to be? How do I stop getting hit by the thing? That's nuts. Come on.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
God, mother sucker.
Confringo. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
God damn it. Baby, baby. Damn, that was hard.
What a relief. Another pensive. Revelio.
Yeah, I came from there. No. Alright, let's get it.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Oh, sorry to cut you off, buddy.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
And with that, I'm going to end this episode right here. So, if you like my content, please smash that like, hit that subscribe, and tap that bell. Turn on all notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.